Hey guys, Deronda here with Foods 101. It's Super Bowl weekend and I'm giving you heads up on how to make this taco dip from a cast iron skillet. A favorite for everyone. The ingredients you're going to need is a pound of ground beef. I'm using a sirloin, but ground round or chuck will work. One 1-ounce package of taco seasoning mix. You can use mild, hot. I'm going to leave that up to you. 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, which is about 5 ounces. 3/4 cups of black beans. I buy them in the can. I rinse them. I drain them. 3/4 cups of finely chopped red onions. You're looking for a red onion about this size. 1 Roma tomato, 1 green onion, some of you will know them as scallion, and fresh cilantro. This will really give a punch of flavor to this dish. We're going to start by reserving 2 tablespoons of red onion. This is going to act as a garnish on the top of our taco dip. Over here to the stove top, we're going to take our ground beef in a well-seasoned cast iron skillet over medium heat. We're going to add our beef. Continue cooking this while we continue crumbling it down. This should take about 10 minutes to cook. It's getting there. Continue crumbling down your meat till you can no longer see the pink. The beef is well cooked. Now we're going to add your red onions and we're going to continue stirring and cooking for about 3 minutes until our onions are nice and tender. And boy, does that smell delicious. Now I forgot to tell you, if you have a lot of liquid here in the bottom of your pan after your beef cooks, you want to drain that off. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. My 3 minutes are up. I'm going to turn off my timer. Add your taco seasoning package along with 1 cup of water so we can get this really mixed in. Add your black beans. And we're going to combine these 3 ingredients well in with the beef and the onions. Oh my gosh, if you could be here and smell how fantastic this is. Bring that mixture back to a boil and we're going to cook for an additional 1 minute. This will thicken any liquid we have here in our skillet. After 1 minute, yes, I used my timer, it will save me. You see how the liquid has thickened? That's exactly what we're looking for. We don't want any liquid here in the bottom of our pan. Stir in about 1/2 cup of our freshly grated cheddar cheese. Yes, I love to use freshly grated. That way it doesn't have any starch in it and it's going to create an ooey gooey taco dip for your Super Bowl party or for any day of the year. And at this point, you want your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got the cheese all mixed in. We're going to create an even layer by just shaking the skillet and add that remaining cheese on top before we put it in the oven. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to slice our scallions, our Roma tomato, and cilantro. Evenly just spread it out into the oven for the next 20 to 25 minutes. Use your timer and no peeking. To slice your Roma tomato to get it ready for the topping of your taco dip, I like removing that little edge. Always be super duper careful when working with a knife, and you can discard that and make slices. You want to make sure your knife is nice and sharp. Dull knives is what causes most of your accidents. We're just going to turn it this way and we're going to make fine little dices for the top of our dip. And isn't that beautiful? You're looking for about 2 tablespoons. Set this off to the side with our scallion. I like to cut it in quarters. You first want to rinse it. Make sure you remove the root end. And make sure you remove any bad ends here at the top of your scallion. Run your knife through it to make these lovely little thin rounds. Set this over here to the side. And you see how that works? That's fantastic. You may want to pull apart some if you weren't really cutting down hard there on your cutting board. For the cilantro, I like to remove the leaves from its stem. Make a little pile of cilantro leaves here. We're looking for about 2 tablespoons. With our chef's knife, we're just going to go through it and we're going to make little pieces of our cilantro. Toppings ready for our taco dip. Fresh out of the oven. You see it bubbling around the edges. That's when we want to add our toppings. Let's start with those red onions. Heat from this dip will really help absorb the flavors of the toppings we're adding. Those are the red onions. These are the green onions. Our tomatoes. This is gonna be so delicious. And it'll cool down. It'll hold together when you put your chip in there. I like eating mine with lettuce wraps. You eat it the way you wish. And there's our cilantro. Just before serving, I add a tea towel here to a cutting board. Add my cast iron skillet. I've got chips, got centers of romaine lettuce, and this is the way I love to eat it. So let's just go in here while it's still warm. And by the way, if you really want to keep this nice and toasty, you can keep it in your oven on like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, covered for about 30 minutes. Does that look scrumptious? It smells so delicious. Absolutely perfect flavors. Those red onions, the scallions, the tomatoes we added onto the top, the cheese, the sirloin, that taco seasoning mix makes this absolutely fantastic. A Super Bowl favorite, or enjoy any time of the year. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Give me thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. Thanks a million for watching, you all, and I'll catch you lovely people later.